Banana Boy versus Uni-Cone is a strangely named game that was sent to me by Charles Ward over at X First Games. This is a very challenging memory game. You've got these cards with colored backgrounds and crazy pictures on one side. Well, not on one side, they're double-sided cards. What are you doing in this game? You're trying to win the most cards by the time there are only 6 cards left on the table. The game ends when there are 6 cards left. How do you collect those cards? Well, you've got them all shuffled around on the table. They're all mixed up. You're going to choose 2 of them, flip them over. If the colored backgrounds match, then you get one of those cards. If the pictures on the cards match, you get both. In order to choose and guess a card, you have to put them together and name them somehow. So maybe you've got a toilet pencil or pencil paper. I don't know how you would name this one. But players are calling out the names of the 2 things that they want to collect, and then you're flipping over the card. Now I've got a dogfish, but they're both yellow, so I could take one of these off the board. You're exercising your visual memory when you play this game. You're trying to remember the pictures and the colored backgrounds, but there's an awful lot of interference here, because each player is going to call out the names of 2 of those cards, and so you're trying to remember dogfish, 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 but other players are saying banana pencil or something else. So each player is going to be naming those things. They're putting those names together. You're going to hear those ridiculous names. They're very distracting, and you're trying to remember the cards that you want to choose on the next turn. That's what you might call proactive interference. So all of the things that happen after the thing that you're trying to remember are interfering with your recall of that information. The other thing that complicates this memory game is that the cards are all mixed up together in a jumble in the middle of the table. Every other memory game I can think of that I've played always had cards lined up in a grid. So in this case, it's not like that at all. It's super disorganized. So it reduces your ability to use your spatial memory to support that visual memory. And that's the game. Banana Boy versus Uni-Cone is a silly but challenging memory game. You need a silly group of people to play this one because you're creating those silly names, and you'll have lots of laughs just based on the crazy combinations that you come up with and how poor your memory is, at least if you're an adult, how poor your memory is. Is it a game that's going to convince people who don't like memory games that they actually like them after all? Probably not. This is not the kind of game I play with my group very often, but it is a silly kind of a filler. This is a game that's available as a physical deck of cards or as a print and play game. I'll put information in the show notes. If you like this video, be sure to like and subscribe.